Hey there, I'm Ivana. I wanted to make a little short video and talk to you a little bit about the children of Gaza and of Palestine. So first, I'd like to mention I am a mother. I have a 5-year-old daughter, and she lives a beautiful, normal life. And then I see the children over in Gaza and in Palestine, and I wish I could say the same for them. So let me explain a little bit about Gaza. Gaza is an open air prison. So there's military checkpoints all around. The people in Gaza cannot leave. Seldomly they will issue IDs for them to leave, but they don't leave. They're just basically waiting to die there. And a lot of them know that what their fate is going to be. So what they've done is they have poisoned the water in Gaza with arsenic. The Israelis have done that. They have hardly any water supply. They've also have poisoned the irrigation for the crops to poison their food. And this is how they live. These children were born under this occupation and still living under an occupation. They have lived in fear all their life. Back in 2014, there was three cousins that were out on the beach in Gaza playing football. And out of nowhere, a sniper killed them all. They were all under, I believe, the age of 8. And they were just out there playing soccer. And they were just killed, gunned down by Israeli soldiers for absolutely no reason. And from this day, they haven't received justice. That happened back in 2014. But this is what's the ongoing thing that has been happening, and the media has been shielding the truth, because most of the media, well, practically every conglomerate of the media is Zionist owned. So they've been very careful on what they release to the public. You know, the children, they have to walk to school. They have to go through some checkpoints. If not, they have to bypass several soldiers. A lot of times they have to worry about getting tear gassed. But just alone in the beginning of this year, I believe there were 3 schools. One was bombed twice after they had rebuilt it. And they bombed these children's schools. They were primary schools. Classes go up to like the 5th grade. But these kids still showed up with rubble everywhere with their chairs, and they were still eager to learn. And this is what they face on everyday basis. They can't go out. They can't ride their bikes. They can't play on the streets because they will be shot. There was a video circulating about 2 years ago of a little girl. She was probably 7 years old. And an Israeli soldier came by and pulled out a gun on her and threw her off her bike, and then purposely stepped on her bike and broke her bike. And the little girl ran home crying. And I mean, these people have no repercussions for their actions. And this is what's happening. So it's definitely a serious human rights violation that we're seeing here. The other thing I want to mention is we, as citizens of this planet, we have international laws that protect us and give us rights as well. One of our rights is we have the right to protest, to demonstrate, and to resist. And this is exactly what the Palestinians are doing. They're exercising their rights. This March protest that's been happening for the last month or so, there's been over 1,000 children, adolescents, and teenagers that have been shot, injured, or even killed by Israeli soldiers because they have been exercising their rights. In the meantime, while they have been bombing and gassing these demonstrators, you have illegal Israeli settlers sitting in the top of the hilltop overlooking the demonstration and the bombing and the fires and the gas they're throwing upon the Palestinian protesters. They're sitting there watching it with their beach chairs, eating their food, and like nothing, like they're at a movie theater, laughing, cheering. Now this is sick. This is sick. So this isn't about Jews. This isn't about Muslims. This isn't about Christian. This is about humanity. And this needs to stop. It has to stop. So I just have to tell you, the Palestinian people are resilient, and their land will be returned to them, because every day Israel's getting exposed. Every single day. I mean, the mainstream media is covering some of Israel's atrocities. You know, they claim it's clashes. It's not clashes. This is a complete genocide, a complete form of ethnic cleansing. And, you know, it's going to happen. And I pray it's going to happen in my lifetime, that I will see Palestinians the right of them to go back to their land that has always been Palestine. Not Israel, not the illegal state of Israel, but Palestine. So thanks for listening to me.